Kingsland is in 22 minutes, so today we are going to be reviewing Am I Ready for our Kingsland fight? Now, this is going to be a good one. We are fighting every single camp in this KVK. This is a 3v1, and when you boil it down to numbers, it's roughly a 1 versus 8. Basically, we are going to be swarmed like crazy. So today we're going to be reviewing my speed ups, my resources, my commanders, everything, and basically seeing, am I ready for this Kingsland fight? I will be streaming this later today as well, so if you are watching this later on, I might actually be live while you're watching it, so make sure you double check that, and you can watch me fighting live in this Kingsland. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We are first going to go over our resources. So resources, I'm still looking pretty solid. Gold is the only one in terms of being opened that I'm somewhat worried about. Because, you know, 2.5 billion gold, like, yeah, that's a lot of gold, but that's also only 2.5 billion gold. And when I'm fielding full T5, that's not going to go very far. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about. But I have all these pick ones. I also have all these Barbarian 4 and Barbarian chest. So I'm pretty confident there. And when we take a look at what's in our bag, 12.6 billion food, 12.8 billion wood, 8.3 billion stone, and 4.2 billion gold. So I do have quite a bit saved up in there as well. Now, in terms of speed ups, let's actually open these up. We're gonna get some more healing speed ups because I'll definitely need those today. So healing speed ups, we are sitting at just over 2 days, but in total, we are sitting at 2,146 days of universals, which is fantastic. That's actually more than when I started the KVK with, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's in a very, very good spot. That means everything we spent in our Zone 5 fight, I have reaccumulated and actually gained more just from opening chests in our alliance. So that's phenomenal. That's fantastic to see. I really do like this new like open all. However, I do wish you could open more than 10 at a time, or that you could like speed this up, because like you can't make this go any faster. Nice 2000 VIP. That's very, very solid. But hopefully they make some more changes to that moving forward. Now, when we take a look at overall rankings, let's take a look at alliance power. Now, obviously, things are moving around, so this isn't exactly right. But here's what we're sitting at with alliance power. Like, for example, 1846, we're split between multiple alliances right now. So it's why I say it's not exactly correct. Then we take a look at the alliance kills. Same thing, everything's kind of moved around. So this will be a little bit different at the end of KVK. Similarly, in the beginning of KVK, it was different. But individual power, Makote still 560 million power, insane. I'm sitting at 96 million power right now. Let's take a look at like the top 20, just so you guys can see where people are sitting. Roughly 146 million power as the top 20. Individual kills, I'm sitting at rank 176 with 8.8 billion kill points. We have Makote sitting at 63.7. He'll for sure hit 65 in Kingsland. I have no doubt about that. Similarly, we will show the top 20 once again. We do have a lot of people with a lot of kill points in this KVK, so gonna be really fun Kingsland fight. Now, if we go over our commanders, this is my Gasha. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to field him in Kingsland, but I hope I can do a good amount of fielding with him. We are sitting at this with our gear, which is phenomenal. I got the crit on the weapon, which is just crazy for the, what is that, 32.5% attack. That's just insane. And then if we take a look at the armaments, this is what we're sitting at. 3% all damage is crazy. We've got full draw, bloody blood, or bloody bolt, I should say. But yeah, very, very solid there. Then we take a look at Luce. This is what we were sitting at with our gear. This is my best set of infantry gear. And then if we look at armaments, I do have invincible on this one, 1.5% all damage as well. Also have even keeled, pretty solid. Then going on to my Alexander Nevsky, here's what we have for the gear. We got the crit ring. And then for the wedge formation, I do have Hunter on there as well, plus some pretty good stats overall. On my Zeuge, we have some pretty good gear on there. We are working on our second archer set still, but pretty good gear on that one. This is what I have for the armaments, pretty good amount of health on that. Looking at Ragnar, this is who I'm pairing with my Scipio. Kind of just a base level of a gear. It's probably my worst set of legendary gear, if we're going to be honest. There are the armaments for that one. And then finally, Hookah Bing. There we are with our set on that one. A little bit more upgraded. We have some level 2s on there for our pieces. Little low health here, but we do have, you know, hardy, vitality. We have some pretty good inscriptions on that one. So very, very happy with where we are sitting with everything here, with our 6 marches. I'll show you guys what I have for those 6 marches, just so you can kind of see what pairings look like. So I have Zeuge and Herman. I have Ragnar and Scipio Prime, Luce and Alex. I'm actually going to swap that right now. I am going to run William Wallace with that. So I do love using Alex, but right away I want to be using William Wallace, just because I feel like that's just going to be a better situation. So I'll fix that in Expedition after the video, but I will be using Wallace right away. I'll probably swap in some Alex here and there, but we'll have to see what that looks like. And then we have Hookabing and Arthur, and then we have our Nevsky and our Joan Prime. And then going on to our Siege, we have Gajamata and Gonzalo. So very, very happy with where our marchers are sitting right now. Not a whole lot to even like, oh, I need to upgrade this. Like, no, it's pretty much exactly where I want it to be right now. So I'm super excited to see what happens here in this Kingsland fight. If you guys have any guesses on who's going to win, you know, I feel like we are the underdogs in this situation. Obviously a 3v1 and we are the 1. So we definitely have an uphill battle from here, but I'm optimistic that we're going to have a good amount of fighting. I will hopefully be able to stream quite a bit today. Today is Saturday, but I do have a family gathering that I'll be going to here in about an hour and a half, and then I'll be coming back and streaming basically the rest of the day as long as we have some good fighting. So hopefully you guys are able to catch that live stream. If not, that will be available on my channel to review later on if you want to watch it, you know, as kind of like a recap essentially. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully we are ready. Let me know down below if you guys think I'm ready, and I'll see you guys in the next video and hopefully in the live stream later today.